morning. The time is 9:11. It is another Money Monday. I've been talking a lot about the U.S. economy the last several months. Well, this morning we are narrowing in specifically to the Minnesota economy.
We are joined by the VP of Innovation at Twin Cities Business. Charlie Rybak is here sharing why he thinks Minnesota is going to become a living lab. Charlie, it's nice to have you on Minnesota Live.
Thank you so much for having me.
Before we get to the living lab, tell me a little bit about you.
So, I joined as a VP of Innovation at Twin Cities Business back in December. We launched the Twin Cities Business Show, which is a new show where we talk to business leaders around Minnesota to talk about things they're building, things they're leading, and just present some big ideas. And we brought that to YouTube, and it's been very exciting.
Okay, how do you like the podcast business?
It's fun. It's the only thing I don't like is I'm very sick of the sound of my own voice. But I get to talk to really interesting people and ask them cool questions, and I'm sure you guys can
trust me. It's all about good guests.
Yeah.
It's all about getting good
guests. But I love meeting them, and it's been a lot of fun.
So we introduced the notion of something called a living lab. What is that?
So it's this concept that's come up in a bunch of conversations I've had with people, which is, there are all these different initiatives happening right now where Minnesota is positioning itself to kind of become America's test lab for big ideas and new ideas. So things like advanced semiconductors and hypersonics and sustainable protein. There are all these initiatives moving forward at the same time that if you really look sort of 3 or 4 years in the future, Minnesota might be the place where people come from around the country and really around the world to test some really big ideas in some cool areas.
So you're kind of saying like, Silicon Valley was one thing, Minnesota it's a different version of that.
Yeah, and that's a pretty high bar to aim for,
of course,
right? But on a couple big areas, like we might have some of the biggest companies in the world that are testing their stuff here. And a big part of this idea is, can we get them to not only test them here, but build things here? And that's where I think things get really interesting and really important.
And you have a couple of examples.
Yeah.
That you can kind of share with us this morning. One of them being Skywater.
Yes.
I don't know Skywater.
So they're this advanced semiconductor company. They're based in Bloomington. So Bloomington has a couple really cool semiconductor companies. I talked to their CEO, Thomas Sonderman, and they are building advanced semiconductors for these companies that make electronics, speakers, cars, things like that. And it's a really exciting technology. And they actually just got bought by a quantum computing company. So quantum computing is like the next big advancement in computing. And it's going to be happening through this company based in Bloomington, which is a really exciting thing for the state.
I feel like they've kind of flown under the radar. You don't hear about Skywater very often.
No. And, semiconductors get talked about a lot in phones and computers. But every piece of electronics needs one. And they're interesting because they make things for other companies. So you hear about exciting new electronics and things, and they're using these chips from Skywater.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, Megan and I, we're having a hard time wrapping our heads around it. It's called Chromatic 3D.
Yeah.
And we're
3D printing rocket fuel?
3D printing rocket fuel. I did that exact same thing.
Okay.
And I met their CEO, Cora Rybak, and I was like, I have to have you on to our show to talk about this. So she came on the Twin Cities Business Show. I asked how it worked. Rockets use fuel that is solid state. So instead of like the liquid fuel, it's solid, and it burns the solid stuff. Think about like a candle burning.
Yeah.
So they had this 3D printing technology that they were using to build seals for manufacturing equipment. She visited a rocket lab and she realized, wait a minute, our process would work to print this rocket fuel. So they print these discs that are rocket fuel. When the rockets go up and they burn from the inside out. And they can literally print rocket fuel at their facility. And they actually broke a little news. They're opening a new rocket testing facility at Camp Ripley, where they're going to be testing advancements in this stuff to figure out how far they can take it.
Doesn't that kind of blow your mind to think of 3D printing fuel?
It sounds impossible.
It does.
It sounds impossible.
Like if you would have told, even telling me this today, I'm like, no way. But think if you would have told me that 10 years ago, I would have thought you were crazy and been like, we're never having Charlie back on the show.
Exactly. And they're doing it out of Golden Valley, which is really cool.
I love it. All right, tell me about Northwind.
Okay, Northwind is a hypersonics testing facility that's going into Rosemount. So the U of M has some of the smartest hypersonics testing engineers and physicists in the country. What are hypersonics? So you might have heard of like ballistic missiles. Ballistic missiles, think about them like a pop fly. They go up and come down. Hypersonics, they track to the curvature of the Earth. So they're more like a line drive. So that's very important for missiles because you can think about it. And we need to be able to shoot them and we really need to be able to defend against them. But they get really exciting when you start to think about flight. So hypersonic flight, if it's able to work, which they'll be testing a little bit of here, you will one day be able to fly from Minneapolis to Honolulu in 45 minutes.
No way.
Yes.
That's a 9-hour flight right now.
I could get on a plane after this segment and land by the time the show ends.
You hit
Pretty
Megan
cool.
with this one because that's her sweet spot there. A quick flight to Hawaii.
I
would
know.
be-
Quick flight anywhere.
And today it might be a little cooler in Hawaii. You know, you go there and cool
Maybe.
down.
Fair.
You
fair.
never know.
All right, Grid Ready. Tell us about that company.
Okay, Grid Ready is this new initiative that was set up by this group called Grid Catalyst, run by this really amazing woman named Nina Axelson. You'll see on the screen there's a project at the University of Minnesota Morris to use this new thermal technology. There's all this wind energy out there that they can't use all of it, so they've built this cool storage system. And what Grid Ready is doing is pairing with 4 big utilities in the state to say, don't just build cool energy technology in a lab, come use it. And so the utilities are going to help them test using real-world innovative energy technology on the grid so that we can get, hopefully, cheaper and affordable energy. You know, we have this big carbon-free energy standard that's coming in 2040, and we're going to have a lot of technological advancement to get there. So they're going to be deploying it in the real world, and that's where this idea of, you know, you can build things in a lab, and that's really cool, but can it actually work once it's deployed? And that's what gets really exciting about a thing like Grid Ready.
So all of these companies were new to me.
Yeah.
Which means I haven't heard a lot about them. Are there things that these companies need to do or things that Minnesota has to do to kind of, you know, circle back to this whole Minneapolis is like this lab city?
Totally. So when you think about it, I think the most important thing is a lot of these are not companies that people have heard of, and a lot of them are sort of testing technology or building technology for other companies, right? But the idea is when they come here and they test it, and if it works, and they want to build a factory and they want to scale up, how do we get them to do that here? And that, to me, is one of the most important questions of our time, right? There are all these big, huge ideas that are flying
Yeah.
under the radar. Can we actually get them to stay here? Can we get the hypersonic flight company who can fly from Minneapolis to Honolulu to build a factory here, to bring their engineers here? And that, to me, is why this moment is very exciting, but also where I think policymakers really need to focus on how do we get people to invest here and stay here when the technology works? Once you become the lab, how do you get people out of the lab and building?
Interesting stuff.
I know. Is there like, okay, we're out of time. I
Gotta
want to
go.
ask you more
Charlie,
questions.
we gotta
go.
Commercial break.
Yeah.
Stand by. If you would like to read any of Charlie's articles or if you'd like to check out the Twin Cities Business Show for yourself, you can head to minnesotalive.com. We'll be sure to post a link for you there.